Hello and welcome to another live broadcast with Green TV and the Pat Foundation. Trying to round the boys up, they're all over the place today. So we haven't got Andy Steele on today. He's out in the field somewhere, which sounds a little bit weird, but he's out planting trees up. We've got JJ, so he's going to give us an update from down in Cornwall, Wales, wherever that neck of the woods is. And then we've got Mark and Jamie. So Jamie's new to the Green Task Force, bless him, for his sins. So he'll go, you guys can give us an update too. So JJ, how's things going?
Oh, well, I live in Cornwall. It's Cornwall, not Wales. That's somewhere up there. Way north.
I know.
It's we got mizzle, which is the traditional winter weather for Cornwall. Mizzle is just miserable. It'll be like this now for the next 2 or 3 months. However, on the good news is tomorrow I'm off to the Plymouth Octopus Project, which is where all the voluntary and charity commissions, the Veterans Association, all the way around the Southwest all meet. And we can do a lot of networking there. And the fallout from that is we will be having some people hopefully coming to join us with the Plant Tree Foundation, but more importantly, onto the Green Task Force. On another note, we have some people down in Penzance, which is even further from where I live, who want to come on board to do some tree planting for us, which will be wonderful. I didn't come on last week, so I'd just like to say thank you very much for everybody hosting me north of Exeter. It's a long old drive up to Hull, doing great things up there. It's good to see Andy, Mark, Ben, and on the way back down, I managed to pop in and see Paul Sykes, who's based out of Bristol. However, down here, things are growing. We haven't planted a tree yet, but we are very shortly, within the next couple of weeks, be able to plant at Roseweek Farm, which will be our show room, basically, to show people what we actually do and about. But apart from that, obviously looking forward to Thursday, meeting up with our great friend Harry Binnings, who's our D-Day Normandy veteran and a star down here. He even has his own train named after him.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. His own train, did you say there?
Yeah, his own train. He has his own train named after him. And just for a small fact, when the Queen came down for the G7, she travelled on his train.
Oh my word!
Very environmentally friendly. She doesn't like travelling by helicopter. She'll travel by public transport more, and she came down on his train.
Wow, there's an accolade for him. How impressive is that? Great update. Thank you very much, JJ, for coming on and giving us that. Yes, we did miss you last week. So, yes, we're going to try and get Paul Webb or Paul Sykes on, aren't we, for our Welsh one there. I didn't know if he was giving an update for both there, but no, thank you very much for... And your accent was legible, so yeah, well done. Good job. She can't. Anyway, over to you in Risley Moss, and it looks beautiful there. So give us an update, Mark and Jamie.
Thanks, Jay. Yeah, obviously we're now week 2 across here at Risley Moss, and what an absolute pleasure it is. The office that we work from, which is obviously closely linked with Mersey Forest and the Forest Rangers of the nature reserve. So what I'm sitting on here is just approximately I think over a mile loop of a nature reserve where we've got pond life, little forest schools dotted about, and it really is an absolute pleasure to be working here within this amazing environment. It's fantastic. In terms of the project, obviously we've got Jamie on board now, who obviously is learning slowly but surely to sort of integrate himself as the 2IC. And then we've got our team members that we are currently sort of phase 1 of induction, and they've been on board, had a look at the area, and we've just given them the wider view of what we expect and what have you. We've had some great meetings. We're developing some really amazing relationships with the local prison, the Cat D prison, where we're looking at sort of putting the veterans to work, and they're really looking forward to it. Our last meeting there was really engaging, and once they understand how we're going to work and what we're going to deliver, they can't wait to get going. We've got a few meetings, webinars, training going on. I managed to sort of link up with the Mersey Forest project lead, or one of them, who's been really forthcoming in explaining how she's worked in the last 18 months, particularly in this testing time of COVID. And obviously we'll be looking at personal development, being mentored by her as the sort of the Mersey gold standard. So it's really exciting times, and great to be at the start of something new.
Wow, that's great news. Oh, it's really exciting. And it's grown so fast if you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, and how it's built. And, you know, you come up to Hull occasionally, Mark, and, you know, to give us an update on how your team's going and all the great work. So Jamie, I'd like you to sort of speak as well. So, Jamie, so you've joined the Green Task Force. Why have you done that? Why have you joined the Green? What do you want to get out of this, Jamie? Oh, it feels like I'm interviewing you now. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So for me, you know, planting trees, giving something back, putting back into the world is something that I'm really, really passionate about. And I feel, you know, my skill set is going to be instrumental working with the Green Task Force and pushing forward with your mission, really. I really like the fact that we're looking at working with the prison and rehabilitating veterans and prisoners, getting them back into work. So I'm keen to push forward with that side. Also keen to get these projects shovel ready and get some trees back into the ground. So I'm definitely keen to get stuck in there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you've got a good mentor there with Mark, and he'll show you the ropes and put you on good stead, no doubt. So yeah, well, welcome aboard. That's great news. An exciting time. So thanks. Unless anybody's got any other business they'd like to add, I can give a quick. Oh, thank you. I can't speak for the Welsh guys, but I know that tree, planting, we're coming up to the pivotal season and part of the year now, and I know that's massively going ahead down in Wales, looking at the social media and things. And up here in Hull, we've got loads going on. We've just got a new nursery manager to come on board that's going to really help ramp up the tree planting and getting everything set for next year. But we've got loads of tree planting in and around the area. We've actually got a big project up over near Silverby Hall, which is very exciting. So yes, I shall be, like last year, getting the high vis on and the gloves and all the gear and going out and doing some tree planting myself. So right, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and there'll be more updates soon, more people on. And yes, have a great day, boys. Go out there and do your thing. Thanks for watching. It's bye from Gail Acaster.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.